Let's use some of this. Oh my gosh. I have so much mesh. But yeah, we're gonna use some of this mesh. We have a pile of wreath rings there, some floral, and yeah, let's use it. Okay, here I'm just gonna show you how I do my wreath rings. I only use 12 pipe cleaners. So I get 6 pipe cleaners and I put them on each crossbar on the 2 outer rungs, and then I get 6 more and put them in on the 2 inner rungs. Um, you see my bonus babies there. I love them so much. They're getting ready to go back to their mom, so they're just telling me bye again for like the 4th time. But yeah, I'll get to see them next week. But yeah, so I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done with this part. Okay, so that first part of the video, I was next to my husband and he was asleep. I didn't want to wake him up. So now it's the next day and I don't have to whisper. So here it is. This is what it looks like. This is how I make my work wreath form. Now I'm going to take this blue mesh and I'm going to gather it at the very top there. And then I mess up and I have to turn it around, do it the other way. You know, it's a whole thing. But anyway, I gather it there at the top and then I connect it to one of the pipe cleaners and I tie it down with a good couple of twists, which you see me doing here. I don't know what happened to the screen there. I don't know how I did that, but suddenly it's smaller. But anyway, you see how I am going to put it there. I push the most of the bundle part of that mesh. I push it to the bottom. Okay, and you're gonna see me here. I am measuring out my bubbles about 10 inches, and then I am going to squeeze it there, pinch it there, and I'm gonna tie it to the next pipe cleaner. Sorry. And then I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep measuring 10 inches until I go all the way around the wreath, and I'll show you what it looks like here in just a blink of an eye. I'm very sorry about the footage of this video. I don't know what happened here. But yeah, that's what I did. I went all the way around the mesh, and now I'm going to set it to the side, and so we can move on to the next step. Okay, and here I'm going to take some orange mesh. This is 10-inch mesh, and I'm going to be cutting about 12 of these out, and I'm going to measure them at 12 inches. So 12 and 12 inches. Okay, so now I'm just going to do a regular ruffle. I'm going to gather it, pinch it in the middle, and walk my fingers all the way up to the other side. I cut out 12 of these. I started off with 12 pipe cleaners, and I'm going to attach one of those orange bundles to each of my pipe cleaners. And this is what it looks like so far. And now I have this open green mesh. It's just leftover mesh, just like the blue one. And I'm going to cut this whole entire half roll, excuse me, at the same 12 inches, and I am going to attach it to each of the pipe cleaners. And this is what it looks like. Now I have that, you see that gain container right there? It's not gain, it is raffia. Or it's not even raffia, it's actually a hula skirt from, I think that one came from Dollar Tree. I think the Hobby Lobby one, it's like a little more stiff. But yeah, I took out some of that raffia hula skirt stuff and cut it, and then I'll show you how I put it on. Okay, and so what I do is I just grab as many, I think I grabbed maybe 10 pieces, or maybe it's a little bit more. But anyway, I just maybe cut it to 10 inches maybe. I just fold it, cut it, and then I attach that to the pipe cleaners. And I don't remember exactly how much I did, but just however, I would say if you do this, just go however many times that it takes until you're happy with the way your wreath looks. And I think I'm pretty happy with the way that looks there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm finished with the pipe cleaners. I'm not going to be attaching anything else to the pipe cleaners. So now you see me with my wire cutters, and I'm just going and I'm cutting off all of the excess pipe cleaner. You can curl it too with like a pencil or something and leave it there if you want, but I didn't like the way that looked. And so now I'm just choosing my floral. I have some floral, those leaves there. I think they came from Family Dollar a long time ago. Yeah, see, when I used to work there, I've had a lot of my floral for a very long time. It's just time to use it up already. But yes, I have some of those. I have some artificial flowers left over from my wedding decorations. So I'm going to be using that. I'm going to be using some of these pumpkins. These came from Dollar General. And yeah, Dollar Tree. Just a whole bunch of stuff that you have that's fall. Stick on that wreath because it's going to come out beautiful. I think here I show you how I do my little floral bundles. I'm just taking off that little pointy tip there that holds it so it doesn't fly off the top. I'm going to take that off, and I take a little pumpkin, poke a hole in it, put some hot glue, and then I stick the pumpkin right up on top. And I am using my little glue skillet to do that. I don't know if I show it. I don't think I do. But yeah, I just swirl the stem there in the hot glue, and you see I'm just gonna poke that through and then push my leaves to the top, and then I'm gonna bend the wires and dip it in the glue skillet again and attach my floral directly onto the mesh. And it holds really well. I use Gorilla Glue, and it holds and sticks really well to the mesh. And the way you want it, well, the way I did it, you could do this any way you want. But whatever I do to one side, I try to do to the other side. So if I put a pumpkin on one, I'm going to go straight across and then to the other side and then to the other side and so on and so forth. So whatever you do to one side, try to do to all sides. And yeah, I did that with all the floral that I had that I was going to use. Look at how full it came out. This is what it looks like after I did. Yes, you can see. Oh my goodness. That's such horrible footage. But it is nice and full. Different colors everywhere. Pumpkins and raffia. It looks so much like fall. This is my colors for fall. This is what I think of when I think of fall. Here what I was doing, I was just taking my white chalk marker and my black Sharpie, and this is a sign, a little metal tin sign from the Dollar Tree, and it's cute as it is, but I like to go in and give it some more definition and bring out the pumpkins more, and it's just my way of making things pop a little bit more, just to be a little bit extra. And I didn't show it, but what I did is I took my crocodile and I poked more holes. I punched holes into the sign and attached my pipe cleaners to that. And then now I'm going to attach the pipe cleaners to the wire form. And you just gotta maneuver it around a little bit to get it in there and to get it tight and secure. And then from here, just start fluffing out your wreath, pull out your flowers, your raffia, maneuver it around the way you want it, and just to where it makes your heart happy. And that is it, guys. Look at how beautiful this came out. Oh, I love it. And it's a little bit heavy, but it's fine. Look at how pretty that came out. Well, thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you're new, to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. I love each and every single one of you. God bless you. And happy fall.